Hello, hello, welcome. I'm Shine, and this is Divine Shine Tarot with your November horoscopes and messages from Spirit for my fire signs. So that's Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Timestamps are down below next to the link to book a reading for those that want a personal. Or join my future live streams to ask your question and get a reading on the spot. Remember, these readings are for entertainment purposes only, but if anything resonates, let me know in the comments and leave me suggestions for readings you'd like to see from me in the future. Hit that like button and subscribe for more horoscope and pop culture celebrity readings. Now, I ask that the Spirit step forward to divinely guide my vision and messaging for these horoscope readings. Let's get started. We ready? All right. Spirit, what message do you have for my Aries in the month of November? Wow, the cards are active tonight. These kind of flipped over. Maybe please come back. Interesting. Some of you may be looking to reconnect with an ex, and that could be a romantic interest, a friend, someone that you once had some form of connection or relationship with. But let's see what the cards say about if that's a good idea or not. Ooh, looks like it's not. This dark magic card indicates that there may be some negative energy attached to that connection. There may be some reason to keep your distance. This may be a karmic or someone draining, someone that is a lesson, not in your life for a long time, but for a good time, hopefully. We have this speak card reversed, but it says, speak up for yourself, even when it's uncomfortable. So maybe that is part of this lesson or this experience is for you to learn how to establish boundaries, how to communicate for yourself in terms of advocate for yourself in terms of what you need, what are your standards and expectations in a relationship, friendship, or even with family. I know during this time of year, there are a lot of people that are looking to reconnect with family, loved ones. And unfortunately for some of us, that's not always easy. Sometimes that comes with a lot of anxiety, a lot of baggage and history connected to those reconnections. And these are often opportunities where while we are confronted with some of those people, we are also challenged to prove what we have learned, exercise what we have learned from our previous exchanges with people, and see if we can overcome whatever hurdles we have, as well as assess if those relationships are necessary or something that needs to be removed. Then you have wonderful things are about to happen. What a great card. Indeed, it seems like once you step through this challenge, obstacle, lesson, person who's a karmic or an experience that you just had to keep in the back of your mind for whatever's coming in the future, things will improve. And unfortunately, usually that indicates that someone needs to be removed in order for there to be room made for something or someone new, someone better, a change in energy, because this person, this reconnection may be, again, negative, toxic energy that drains you, that is too codependent. The lesson that you learned from that experience, from that relationship, is actually going to propel you into the next and better stage in your life where you are your better self. So that is great. Let's actually get some clarification. I'm going to switch decks here. Let's get some clarification on this reading from my Aries spirit. Ooh, let's see. Just got to energize this deck first. Spirit, please clarify this reading for my Aries for the month of November. What do they need to know? What are they learning? What are they experiencing? Or what additional message do you have for my Aries for the month of November, Spirit? Let's see what else comes out. Ooh, the cards are kind of bouncy tonight. Let's see. Welcome, welcome. All right. Let's see. Okay, so that means the energy may be a bit stagnant. Usually when they don't pop out right away, there's some, okay. Whoa, too many popped out. But just so that I remember, in case that comes back, that's the King of Swords in reverse. Someone may be manipulative, a bit of a bully, someone in a position of authority, may be trying to take too much control, overusing or misusing their power. If any of you are having trouble at work or dealing with an elder in your family, that is difficult. That card may be relevant if it pops back out. So let's see what the cards have to say. All right, we finally have our first card of the night, or of these clarifiers. The King of Pentacles. Is money on your mind at this time, Aries? The King of Pentacles is a leader or authority that is good with their coins, good with their money. So this indicates wealth, prosperity, abundance, discipline. This could be someone in your life that brings you financial opportunity, inspires you to focus on your business opportunities. If there's any ideas, business ideas that you were interested in exploring, or if there are mentors at your current place of work that you may be able to get inspiration from or guidance from in order to elevate in your career, this may indicate that you either need to be in contact with them, or this is who you need to be at this time. You may need to step into this role of leadership and pursue some kind of career or financial opportunity independently. And that has something to do with the good things that are about to happen. So it may be a matter of needing to take a risk, and you'd be surprised at how things work out better for you on the other side. Now we have this 8 of Cups, and this indicates needing to step away from something that once held a lot of value in your life, something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling. So again, based off of this previous card, it's starting to feel like it's taking us in the direction of speaking about something or someone to do with work, career. If any of you are already in some sort of business partnership or with colleagues or in pursuit of work, it looks like there is some comfort zone or some existing role that you're going to have to leave in order to get to this better stage where wonderful things can and may happen. But it's a matter of tapping in to your better self, exercising your communication, being assertive, being disciplined, establishing boundaries to remove any negativity or negative people from your environment in order to advance with whatever goal or whatever next stage is to come for you. And most importantly, taking a risk, stepping out on faith, because with the 8 of Cups, this indicates that you're not exactly sure where you're going to next, but you just know that wherever you are now, it's not satisfactory enough. It's not enough for you, and you're in pursuit of something better. Ooh, but maybe you're not doing the work, or whatever work you have put in thus far, you're not receiving enough rewards and benefit from it, because this Knight of Pentacles indicates that something or someone is unreliable, undependable. There's something that is not working in terms of the routine, the structure is not there sufficiently to achieve some goal. And this is the 3rd card that we're getting in this spread, in this mini reading, that indicates that it may have something to do with finance and career, but could also be with any investments in your personal life. If any of you are looking to switch to a different property, like if you're in pursuit of housing, if you're investing in equipment to start a new hobby or passion project, anything that deals with finance and material. Since we're seeing 2 cards from the Suit of Pentacles, it could also indicate something having to do with that planning and preparation for something that you are investing in at this time, that while you are supposed to take a leap of faith in order to make a change, a positive change, it seems that there is something that's not quite working out as intended, despite the effort that may have already been put into this, or there may not be enough effort, at least not enough effort in the right direction, which takes me back to this King of Pentacles, indicating that there may be need for guidance, for discipline, and for mentorship, or connecting with someone that has the power and the authority to help open the doors to an opportunity. Okay, so, and then we also have the Queen of Cups reversed. This indicates a sense of emotional withdrawal. Maybe some of you are feeling a bit drained emotionally at this time from other people in your life that may have been negative, may have been overbearing, codependent, energy vampires, self-interested, and trying to stay attached to you. Because again, we started the reading with this card indicating that someone may be trying to reconnect. So this Queen of Cups indicates that you are probably drained and affected from that. And certainly you need to be done with that if that's the case. If you've been overgiving, or if your cup just hasn't been full in a while, or I should say filled in a while, it is time for you to pour back into yourself, to allow yourself to be elevated and motivated again, to dedicate yourself to whatever it is you are called to do at this time, since it seems like structure, discipline, focus, routine is necessary. And if we're drained emotionally, our spirit, our soul is not really aligned because we are depleted, then it's difficult to advance with taking risks and being adventurous, trying something different. So this really encourages you to take inventory of your life and check in with yourself in terms of assessing your current relationships, your current environment. If there's anything that is draining you, how you can remove it or distance yourself from that. It may be declining a few social invitations for a while to recharge yourself. It may be taking time to focus on your grind, to establish that discipline, that structure. I know that as we ease into the holiday season, it can be a bit difficult to find that motivation, because this is usually the time of year that people want to take it easy, focus on celebrations and indulgence. But it seems like this end of the year, for most of the other signs that I've read for within this past 24, 48 hours, it seems like many people are called to use this end of the year, these last 2 months, to prepare, to lay the groundwork and foundation for next year. So let's pull one more card out for my Aries, for those of you joining. Hi, Prieta. Welcome back. So nice to see you. We're just finishing a reading for my Aries here, for any of you joining the chat, and then we will continue with our other signs. So here we have the 3 of Pentacles, and it is in reverse. And this indicates that there may be some disharmony amongst colleagues, teammates, anyone that you were either already working with or planning to work with. Usually this is related to an existing job, but again, this could be a creative project or some initiative that you were planning on taking, some collaborative plans you may have been making. Whoever this is not the right person to work with or to build with. They may not be putting in their fair share And bringing it back to these earlier cards, if it's in regards to a friendship, this indicates that you are perhaps the friend that does the planning. Maybe you're the friend that initiates, let's go on this trip, let's go to this dinner, let's get together. And that is part of what has drained you, Aries. That is part of what is exhausting. And if any of you resonate with this chat, with this reading, when you're accustomed to feeding into a relationship, it may be difficult for you to recognize that habit is unhealthy, and that's something that you need to speak up against in order for you to protect and preserve your own energy and step into a better space in your life. So I hope that was helpful for my Aries. I hope you are able to get on the other side of any challenges and hurdles that you may be experiencing at this time and step into a more prosperous and abundant stage in your life, since we got 3 cards from the Suit of Pentacles indicating concerns or interest in money matters at this time, which in this economy, many of us are on that same page. So you guys let me know, for the Aries that were in the chat, was there anything here that resonated? Anything that you were going through at work or in your personal relationships that you have been trying to find the strength and the courage and the words in order to speak out against it? For my Aries, let's see. I think my chat is delayed. I'm not able to see it on my end. But in the meantime, let's see who else is in the chat. You guys drop your zodiac sign so we can prepare for our next reading. Let's get a reading out for my Sagittarius that will be celebrating their birthdays in a few weeks. What message do you have from my Sagittarius spirit? Good vibes only and telepathy. Interesting. So you may be getting messages at this time, Sagittarius. The universe may be tapping in to your intuition to send you messages and guide you at this time, that it seems that you are very happy, attractive, and likely abundant. What else do we have? Ooh, someone is pretending to be a good person. Someone is a snake. Someone may be trying to rain on your parade, Sagittarius. So listen to the signs that the universe may be trying to send you to protect yourself from this person. Okay, so someone's keeping an eye on you. A monitoring spirit. Someone that you think is a friend. You know the saying, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. So someone may be playing you close at this time, Sagittarius, to copy or destroy you. Sorry to be dramatic, but unfortunately, that's how extreme people can be in this world. If you can't beat them, join them. And if you can't join them, beat them. So someone may be trying to rain on your parade, turn your frown upside down. Very important to listen to the messages of the universe at this time to protect yourself. Let's get some clarification on this message this far from my Sagittarius. Let's get a... Ooh, better shuffle in here. One more time. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let me do that over to get a really nice energized deck for my Sagittarius. Spirit, please clarify this message for my Sagittarius. What do they need to know at this time for the month of November, Spirit? Please clarify this message or add to this message for my Sagittarius, Spirit. Okay. What flipped out here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Actually, these are some repeats from a previous reading, so I'll take a peek, but I don't want to accept them because I want to make sure this is shuffled in properly. We got about 3 of those consecutively in a previous reading, so let me re-energize this deck again. Spirit, please clarify this reading for my Sagittarius. Please clarify this reading for my Sagittarius. What do they need to know at this time, Spirit? Who or what do they need to protect themselves from? Okay, I think these are acceptable. Okay, so this might be someone at work, like a boss, since you got this King of Pentacles, maybe setting you up for failure, or some decisions that you're making in your life that are not going to lead to the abundance that you seek at this time if you continue to allow this person or this environment to have access to you somehow, because this 4 of Wands indicates some instability in your home life, in your personal life. So it seems like there may be observers or monitoring spirits, either in your personal life, that could be family, that could be friends, or someone that you work with, someone that you go to school with. This indicates someone in a position of authority. So I'll repeat the idea that that might be a boss, a manager, someone that you either consult with or have to seek approval from in order to get projects advanced or something to do with your money, something to do with your home. Let's see if we can get some more clarification. Here we have the Empress, which indicates someone that could be a mother figure, or this could be your energy if you feel that you are in this energy of abundance at this time, Sagittarius. Doubling down on this first card that we got, where it seems like you're very happy, abundant, and attractive at this time, and that is what someone is observing about you, but perhaps there may be something about that that threatens them. That's what's causing this person to want to wear a mask, deceive you, to try to gain something from you at this time. And I'm not really getting clarification on what it is. One second, there's a disturbance on my side. What is that audio? Is someone Can someone please take off their audio? Or maybe I have an echo going on. I'm just trying to make sure you guys can hear me clearly, right? Okay. So let's continue with this reading. For those of you just joining the stream, we are in the middle of a reading for my Sagittarius, who is trying to live their best life, but the universe is trying to make them aware of a snake in the grass that's keeping an eye to try to disturb their personal life or their work life. Because Sagittarius is very attractive and abundant at this time, it seems like you are in a great stage for manifestation and creation, Sagittarius. Someone might be jealous of that energy, or there may be some project or initiative that you may get started on that they want to block. So beware of whoever you're collaborating with, whoever you are trusting at this time. Don't overshare at this time in those spaces that you consider comfort zones. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say this, it could even be someone in your family or colleagues that you've had for a long time, people that you went to school with. There's someone that's keeping an eye and perhaps either plotting on your downfall or looking to prey or feed off of your energy. So keep your creative ideas to yourself. Anything that you're really happy or excited about at this time, Sagittarius, it looks like you're going to have to move in silence, because someone may be trying to either copy and sabotage your idea or just block your blessings energetically. So beware of wolves in sheep's clothing. Let's get a few more cards out for my Sagittarius. Yeah, it's time for you to be very protective and defensive at this time with this 9 of Wands, because you're getting close to the end of something. It looks like you're about to accomplish something, and this is when the attacks actually ramp up. So watch your back, because it looks like you've been through a lot and you are almost at the finish line with something. Again, for my Sagittariuses that are in the chat, if you can drop a message or emoji or something to give me a little more context of what you think this may be, if this is resonating with you, so that I could also read into the cards a bit deeper, because someone is trying to stop your flow, stop your rise, and copy or block you. So we need to make sure that you do get to the end of whatever it is that you're working on, something that's going to make you very happy. And I didn't get a sense that it was a relationship, but you guys let me know. Hi, Dahlia. Yeah, we're actually going to do a Gemini reading tonight, so hold tight. Libra is going to also get a reading tonight. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Someone that is emotionally withdrawn. So they may be apathetic, meaning they may be someone who's very inconsiderate, someone that you may have to walk on eggshells around. This is someone that is very emotionally inconsistent. They may be very moody, very hot and cold. And that also is a continuation of this card that we got earlier, of someone pretending to be a good person, someone pretending to be caring and wanting to lend their ear, but really they're just trying to mind your business so that they can feed off of your creative energy. They want to take your ideas if you're looking to work on some new creative project, or if you're pursuing a new job opportunity, if you're looking to get started on something that is a passion project for you, something that you would really enjoy, that would bring you joy. They're looking to maybe take that idea for themselves. So protect yourself at this time, Sagittarius. Don't speak too much on what you have going for you, because someone's keeping an eye. And once you identify who that is, of course, you're going to have to cut them off and distance yourself, because it looks like it's a unhealthy, unhealed, and draining energy. Don't sleep on if it's a family member or a family friend even. But this first card indicated that it might be someone in a position of leadership or authority. If you have a feeling that it's someone that you're working with. Oh, Shardae's transitioning roles at work. Wow. So is there a manager that's giving you a hard time about that transition? Could it be work related? My mom gave me a message weeks ago to not overshare. Yes, that's exactly what these cards are saying. And the Empress is a motherly figure. This is the goddess of fertility, but she's a motherly feminine energy. So perhaps that is the part of this reading that resonates for you, Shardae, because it looks like there may be someone in management in your place of business that is trying to block you from whatever transition, or sabotage you from a smooth transition, like set you up to look bad, set you up to fail. You got to watch your back at this time. Cover your tracks. Dot your I's, cross your T's, to make sure you are not going to fall for whatever trap they are setting, since they're keeping such a close eye on you, and they lack the compassion and the understanding of someone that should actually want to see you succeed and set you up for success. It looks like they might be wanting some of your whatever favor you have at work. They may be wanting some of that for yourself. So listen to the signs at this time, Shardae and Sagittarius. I hope that was helpful for my Sagittarius in November. I hope you have a great month, and by the end of the month, enjoy your birthday celebrations. All right, so who do we have next? You're welcome, Shardae. Thank you. Thank you guys for all of your love and support. Who else do we have in the chat? So let's do a reading for my Leos for the month of November. Let me just do a quick riffle shuffle here. Spirit, what message do you have? Ooh, they are really active today. Spirit, what message do you have for my Leos for the month of November? What do my Leos need to know for the month of November, Spirit? Please Send me a message for my Leos currently on this live stream, Spirit. Let's get a message for my Leos. Okay. Oh, we got a few cards. I wonder if this came out. I feel like it came out this way. Okay, so we have the Emperor card. Let me just fix my views here. We have the Emperor card. Okay, so for those of you looking for a love connection, it could be someone that is structured, disciplined, organized, stable, reliable, protective, a provider may be entering your life. This could also point to someone that's a father figure. So this could be setting up to give us a message about one of your fathers. Alternatively, this card could be asking one of you to be more disciplined, to be more focused for this next quarter of the year, or these last, it's just 2 months left, right? Wow. For these last 2 months of the year, you may have to focus, be disciplined in order to accomplish some goal. We have this beautiful chaos card. It says, what doesn't fit now may create something entirely new later. This makes no sense for now, but that is actually perfect. So beautiful chaos. The universe may be trying to tell you that while things may not make sense now, it will line up afterwards. That may be part of this idea of structure. Things may not be fitting the way that you would like or prefer, but it seems like it's going to shape up according to this card. Let's see. Telepathy. Interesting. Telepathy. So you may be getting intuitive messages to help guide you through something that you're either currently experiencing or trying to work through. Hi, Mary. Welcome. We're in the middle of a reading for our Leos for the month of November, and we are continuing on this stream with zodiac sign readings for the rest of the stream, so feel free to join us. Happy to have you. Okay, did I get the right pile? Let me see. I kind of want to switch it up. We're getting a couple of repeat cards tonight. So this is saying survival isn't just staying alive, it's finding purpose in the struggle. Leo, maybe you're experiencing some challenges and you're wondering, why am I going through this? Again, this brings me back to this card that indicates there's a method to the madness. There's a reason things may be challenging at this time. So let me get some clarification from this deck now. There's a reason things may be challenging at this time, and it's going to clarify itself within this next month, or before the end of the year. It may all align and make sense. Let's get some clarification. Spirit, please clarify this reading for my Leo for the month of November. Interesting. Okay, yes, you're being asked to have a lot of discernment at this time with your decision making, Leo. So you may again need to tap into this suggestion of needing to be very disciplined and focused and structured at this time, which the Queen of Swords, she is no nonsense. She is very perceptive. She is a very clear judge of character. She's very firm about having strong boundaries. She is a direct communicator. So this structure and discipline may be a necessary part of resolving some problematic stage that you may be experiencing or will experience. It seems like you will have to rely on a routine perhaps, or establish firm boundaries so that things do not get so chaotic. Oh, nice. The 10 of Cups. Is this something to do with your family or your love life, Leo? For any other Leos on the chat, or is it just Prieta? Are you expecting to reconnect with family soon, most likely because of the holidays? Or maybe this could be a love connection. This could be some emotional fulfillment that you feel from either accomplishing something or from reuniting with someone with that beautiful rainbow of cups, 10 cups. Knight of Pentacles. This is the third card that you're getting, Leo, that is reminding you to be stable, sturdy, reliable, responsible, methodical. This is, can you guys hear me? Uh-oh, in the middle of a reading for Leo, but then I got cut off. So basically, Leo needs to be very disciplined, structured, reliable, and responsible at this time. There seems to be a time of very important decision making that they're about to experience, but on the other side of those decisions is emotional fulfillment, and the universe may be sending those messages in an unexpected way. Things may seem like chaos, but it's going to make sense in the end, Leo. So I would have loved to finish that reading for you, but for some reason I got disconnected. So I pulled 2 more cards to complete that Leo reading. We have the Devil card, which indicates bad influences or attachments, and the 3 of Cups, which indicates a time of socialization and celebration. So Leo, it looks like after putting in the work and making some smart decisions to detach from any bad influences, you are meant to celebrate and socialize. You may have some upcoming social events, especially leading up to the holidays, that should re-energize you and uplift you. Fill your cup with events and reconnections with loved ones. It may even be an emperor, indicating a father figure, so someone in your family, or a future partner if you're looking for love. So it's a great time for you to get out there and celebrate your life. And watch out to not overindulge. Be aware of any negative attachments or addictions you may have. Careful with your drinking and steer clear of any substances if you are engaging in more socializing than usual. So I wish you well with that, Leo. Get out there and celebrate your life. Okay, Spirit, please give me a message for my beautiful, sparkly, shiny viewers currently on the live stream for me. What do they need to hear, Spirit? Let's guide them through any current tribulations or life stages. So this is interesting. We have here this LGBTQ card. Maybe someone is stepping into a different stage in their life, not only with the literal meaning of their gender orientation or sexual orientation, but this could also mean that they are just stepping into the truer version of themselves. So one of you may be coming out of the closet, not only in terms of your sexual orientation, but also just in terms of feeling more comfortable with yourself, feeling more in your skin. So this came out in reverse. Beautiful chaos. Ooh, yes, you're getting out of a stage of internal chaos with this beautiful chaos card that came out in reverse. Let me read it. It says, what doesn't fit now may create something entirely new later. This makes no sense. That is better than being perfect. So you are perfectly imperfect at this time. Again, feeling more comfortable in your skin, stepping into your truer self, feeling more authentic, or you're meant to enter that stage if you're not there yet. Yes, you are manifesting the life that you want for yourself, or this is heavy on your mind. You're looking to grind in this Q4, this last quarter of the year. You really want to set yourself up for a better 2026, the year of you manifesting, creating, and taking control of your life, being your best self, and overcoming many challenges, any internal conflicts, as well as external forces that you are able to get some control of. That's very empowering so far. You may be overcoming some bad apples, maybe someone you work with, maybe someone that you discovered is a frenemy or a fake friend, someone that may have been lingering, monitoring, lurking, perhaps even trying to copy you or sabotage you. That's part of that beautiful chaos card that it looks like you are either already overcoming or in the process of overcoming. This looks like, ooh, yeah, someone was trying to play in your face and you're not having it anymore. Stop playing around. You are seeing people for what they are, for who they are, and that is part of the life cycle that you're currently in order for you to complete this and step into your truer, better self. You have kind of shown that you are in this stage of applying what you've learned from the unfortunate betrayals and disappointments in life. Those are learning lessons that allow us to strengthen our discernment and be better, smarter, wiser, stronger to step into our next stage. So let's continue here. Yeah, you're not blind to it anymore. You are no longer blind. See this blind AF card? These cards are so cute and funny. You are no longer blind to the people that were wearing masks, that were being fake in your face, pretending to be one person when really they had duplicitous intentions. They sought to deceive. They sought to feed off of your energy, feed off of your positivity. It's really odd that often we believe that people are after material gain. So we will often say, why were they jealous of me? Why were they mad at me or have hidden competition with me? I don't have much. But the things that people can be jealous of or covet from us oftentimes are intangibles. People could be jealous of your resilience. People could be bothered of how you're able to persevere and get a promotion at work, or when one door closes for you, you're able to open another, how you're able to overcome whatever weapons people may form against you. That is oftentimes some of the powers and the strengths of character that we have that we overlook, that we're not aware that those are things that other people who lack in those areas, they may be jealous, envious, or covetous of those kinds of intangibles. And they wear masks to gain proximity to those energies in the hopes that they could benefit from that sense of blessings and favor that you tend to attract with those great characteristics, while at the same time resenting you for it a bit, being jealous and envious of it. So that was just some extra background that came to me from the spirit about those last few cards that we got regarding someone playing your face and you seeing them for who they are. You're no longer blind to it. Someone was a bad apple trying to block you from manifesting and being your better self, but you're over that internal and external conflict that they tried to create, this environment of chaos that they tried to create. And this could apply for those of you just joining. Hi, I'm Shine. That could apply to your personal life, your work life, for those of you that are still in school, anyone that you are currently experiencing perhaps a sense of hesitation and reevaluation regarding your relationship with them. These cards may be speaking about that connection, and it may be an extra push to encourage you to distance yourself or maybe end that relationship. Let's see how these cards conclude. So this is the gift from the universe. Someone wants to take your gifts. Again, as I was saying in that example that I was giving when I was breaking down these extra cards, someone may be trying to feed off of your energy to gain proximity to your blessings. You may be someone that attracts abundance. You may be someone that attracts favor, someone that's magnetic, someone that people are drawn to, and that comes with some sort of positivity in your life, and someone wants to benefit from that. So this is perhaps the fourth card encouraging you to keep your eyes peeled, stay aware, and prepare to distance yourself so you can protect your blessings, your energy, your gifts. Let's see, what's this say? Do more of what makes you happy. Happy vibes. You are good enough. Someone was probably trying to cause doubt, cause you to doubt yourself. Someone that probably felt insecure wanted to project that onto you. Anytime you may have mentioned something that didn't go your way or something that you didn't feel great about, maybe you had a bad hair day, maybe there was a bit of weight that you wanted to get rid of, anything that expressed a sense of doubt, they may have tried to drag that and double down and make you feel even worse about it. So this is an additional reason to remove this kind of person from your life, the kind of person that tries to kick you while you're down and envy you when you're up. This is not a good friend, a good cousin, a good classmate, colleague, whoever this person may be in your life. Collective, this is someone that you need to distance yourself from in order to, again, step into your better self and manifest the life that you want, that you probably already are, and that person is just trying to attach themselves to take a free ride off of you. So who could that be? Who is that for you? We just finished a collective reading here. Someone needs to get rid of a friend or a frenemy that was coveting their energy, their gifts, their favor, their resilience, their sauce. We got sauce, guys. They can't buy that. It's time to distance ourselves. This is a shedding last part of the year. Well, I hope that these messages were helpful, insightful, maybe even entertaining for those of you that got some positive messages. It's my pleasure to spend this time, share this energy with you all, and be a vessel, a middleman for these messages from the spirit to you. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow. We will continue with these streams, these messages. Of course, be in touch if you would like a personal reading. The link is in bio. And thank you for the follow, you guys. Thank you. I thank you all for your likes, for your hearts, for your support. Big hearts right back at you. As a small and new creator, it means so much. Thank you. Hearts, hearts. And keep in touch. I wish you all abundance and illumination. May divine light radiate through your life. Keep shining. I appreciate you. Thank you. Good night. Thanks. Ciao.